Have you got an experience wherein a coworker was the subject of a special treatment while others are being ignored? Or are you the favorite employee of your boss and the go-to person if something important is happening in your workplace? Well, favoritism takes on many different forms in the workplace, and it is widespread among organizations that this is practiced at some point in your career. In this video, you will learn some tips how to deal with favoritism at work. 1. Don't voice your anger out on the person being favored. Very often the person who is being favored does nothing to get this attention at all. So it is very important that you two are fair at all points in time and do not get angry at the person. If you do something like this, chances are that you might get into a fair bit of trouble at the workplace. Anger is something which is very negative, and you should not let your anger take possession of your mind and powers of reasoning. 2. Don't think seriously about the matter. It is normal to get hurt when someone is being favored, but rather than wasting too much of your time trying to get your head wrapped around this, you should just think about things which are more important. This is a very effective way to deal with favoritism in the workplace. So try to keep yourself busy with assignments as well as projects so that this minor problem does not play on your mind for too long a period of time. Just get your work done and head home rather than getting emotionally involved. 3. Try to evaluate things why the person is being favored. Evaluate why the person concerned is being favored in the first place. Is it because the person is very good at their work, or is it for some other reason entirely? If you happen to find out that the reason has absolutely nothing to do with the office, then you should just ignore it, as it is something which is entirely out of your hands. Very often employers favor employees who are friends with them outside the workplace or are even distant relatives. 4. If things go too far, consider resigning. If you happen to take note of the fact that things have just gotten too out of control for your liking, then you should not think twice before you actually go ahead and hand in your letter of resignation. In big and successful companies, such problems and issues should not be prevalent. You should never work in a company which you are unhappy with. The moment you find that something is against what it is that you believe in, then you should quit immediately. You should never even consider putting yourself through such trouble, as it is only going to affect your health adversely.